Welcome to the Safe Zone. I'm Luke, and I'd like to help you in any way that I can. Since this is the Safe Zone, it's a place where nothing and no one can hurt you, or me, or anybody here. And I'd like to make it a place where you can come and rest and relax. Probably forget about the things that are bothering you, and have a moment of respite in your busy life. And I'd like to start this off, this talk, this listening, yours or mine, with something that I think is quite important when you're attempting to connect with someone, and that is that I in no way can imagine or put myself into the same exact situation in which you might be right now. Everybody is different. Every person has their own problems, their own obstacles, their own annoyances, their own swords and edges to fight against. And no one can come in and just say, "Oh, I know how that is. I went through the same thing," because no two situations are identical. And even if they were, no two people are identical. They might not react in the same way, and they might not have had the same exact mental or physical experience that you have. And with that, I am in no way able to imagine what it is that you might be going through currently, but I still hope to help you through it, help you relax, help you sleep, help you maybe get a bit of positivity, even if it's not something that you might be up to right now. I will still try my very best. Now, some might ask, who am I to try and do this? Who am I to help out people when I'm, well, not in the same not in a necessarily bad situation? And I think that exactly that makes me somebody that should try and help people out. You know, if you're available, if you're able, and if you're somebody like me that tends to radiate positivity, even if he doesn't mean to, why not radiate it everywhere? And with how much negativity there is in the world, with the pandemic, with everything that's been happening, with all of the new progress that we've had in psychology, sociology, science, and everything else related to either mental health, physical health, law, or something else that might be an issue in any of our lives, there are still times where you just can't do anything about some of these things. And I think not just a positive outlook, because not everybody can just be positive at all times, but more of a helpful hand, and oftentimes just someone to listen, someone that's there, someone that you can rely on to actually hear you out, talk to, and be there when you need them. And I hope to be that someone to some of you, because I know that a lot of people just don't have these types of people. Of course, I'm not omnipresent, so I of course can't do this all around, but of course in this video particularly I would like to help as many of you as I can, and in any other of my positive affirmation or similar types. Because the safe zone is for safety at all times. And I'd like to continue extending the safe zone all around the world so everybody can experience this community. A community where we help each other out, where we try our best to just help out, help and give help to others. Now, I've talked quite a bit about the safe zone, but there is a lot of things currently that must be in your head. A lot of either negativity, maybe some specific person, maybe a specific thing that happened, maybe even a specific image that is engraved in your head. And that is something that I can actually help out with, because the thing with these images, these memories, these negative thoughts is that sometimes it's all about focus. If you can focus on me, on my voice, on just the exact words that I am saying, maybe just for a moment, maybe just for a split second, or maybe during this entire video, you can space out, forget, hopefully even sleep over, and sleep and get some of that rest that you deserve. Because you all deserve to have a bit of rest, to never really relive whatever it is that happened, to never have to experience the same emotions that have been riddling you, that have been destroying you, because it's often not fair. It is often a very annoying and cruel world that many people don't even get to experience in the way that they wish, to be themselves, to see the things that they want to see, and to be seen in a way that they want to be seen. And I hate that, and you probably also hate that. And that is something that I hope will one day allow us, step by step, to get into a more coherent and homogeneous society that doesn't hate, at least not as much, not closely as much. I often like to think that with every new generation, we get somewhat better. I say somewhat because there are, of course, things that get lost. But as far as a lot of the culture and the emotion and the ways that we interact with each other, besides specific exceptions of people that aren't socially not acceptable, but socially capable. I think that's the correct word. I think that we are slowly, very slowly, unfortunately, coming to an age where people will understand more and more both each other and ourselves. And it'll be a completely new age. Maybe even we as in people that are currently alive will have completely different thoughts when compared to the people currently being born. Maybe they'll have even newer ideas that we ourselves will have to accept at times, that maybe we will have to see in a way in which our own parents, grandparents, and others might not. But I still imagine a beautiful world where it's all available, where it's all what you can imagine it to be, where it's all not perfect. Nothing is ever perfect, unfortunately, but where it all works a lot better, where it's all just better. And I hope that we all get to live in it, that we all make it there, that we can all go there together, and maybe some of us will never meet each other, maybe some of us will, but there is always hope that we will meet others, like-minded people that won't judge us, that won't judge you, that won't do things, that won't use people, that won't extort and try and harm them, but people that will be honest, that will help each other, that will be positive, that will help others be positive, and just radiate and be a shining light in the darkness. And I think we all know that it is a very complex world, a very weird world, and sometimes a cruel world. And I'm not gonna throw in a but, because when you say but, it's like you're nullifying someone else's feelings, like you're telling them, but you can't feel that way. Instead, I'd like to maybe say to all of you that whatever you're feeling and whatever you're experiencing, it is valid, and no one can take that away from you. Of course, none of us should be stubborn. None of us should never take anyone's advice. But we should all also keep our thoughts right where they are, in the sense that we all have valid feelings, and nobody can tell us that what we feel is wrong. No one. Because we ourselves are the only ones that can, or can't at times, say what it is that we feel. No one else can tell you what you feel. I particularly cannot tell you how to feel. I can't tell you to feel happy. I can't tell you to feel fantastic all of a sudden. I can't tell you that it's all perfect and that tomorrow it'll be the greatest day you've ever had. All I can do is tell you to try. Tell you to use your emotions. Tell you to be the best person that you can be, to be yourself. Not for other people. Not for anybody. Especially not for people that do not accept you and that are not the ones that you want to accept. The only person that needs to accept you and that you need to accept is yourself. Never let anyone else tell you who you are, what you are, and what you feel. Because you are the artist that is painting on your own canvas, making your own world, making the world that you live in a way in which you want it to be. One step at a time, one small step. I know that it can be daunting. I know that it's oftentimes hard to even imagine taking even a small step, but it is something that we should all strive to do, because small steps lead to big impacts. It's like the domino effect. One domino can make others fall from smaller to larger. A ripple effect of sorts, where everything just falls into place. Of course, as I said, it's not easy to imagine. It's not easy to even think that we do has any effect on others. But I, for one, would like, as somebody that has even minimal influence, even this small YouTube channel, this small community, and this relatively small amount of people listening to this video, I hope to make us all unite in a lot of ways and take those steps and make ourselves better, not in the sense that we can cure ourselves of whatever it is that we feel, but in the sense that we can make this world one that we can all live in happily. Thank you for coming to the safe zone. I hope it has treated you well, and I hope that you felt safe while you've been with me in here. And I hope that you've had some time to maybe relax, to focus on the words that I've been saying, and not think of whatever it is that has happened. I hope that you have a great life, an even better day tomorrow, and the day after tomorrow, and the day after that, and every other day after. Because we all deserve those. We all deserve great days. And I will always come back with the safe zone from time to time for anyone that needs it. And you can always come here again if you need something to listen to, something to sleep to relax to, and someone to just talk to. Thank you for coming here and for being here, and I will see you guys